Oh shit. Sorry guys, wait for a bit. If you're wondering where am I, I'm trying to hide myself under the table. Yeah, if you know, you know. But how are you guys feeling? I hope you guys are having a great day. Meanwhile, I don't really have a great day today. But we will continue so on so forth to the new game series that I'm about to play today. It's called Ladder, the letter. Yeah, Oh. Holy shit. I'm bright as hell. Oh my god. Look. Hello, hi, I'm finally here. You don't miss me too much. Yesterday, my sister was streaming and I was watching too. So I was kind of happy that she's finally coming back. And, you know, I did a lot of things and I'm just glad that they finally like look at my efforts, Then they tried to go on live just to talk to you guys. I'm sure you guys miss her too. By the way, if I let me give you a little bit summary on the ladder, the game that I'm about to play today. It's a visual novel horror game in which I forgot. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, it's a game about a haunted house, and the supposedly MC that we're gonna play later is is an estate agent just like me. If you must know, I am kind of a legit estate agent, but I didn't like pursue this career, but I still have the name. Yeah, and so I feel like I can connect with this MC. So she's being tasked to find buyers for the haunted house. The haunted house supposedly a very rich house. So and then all I know is that she found a buyer, and when she wants to to initiate a house viewing, and then she suddenly like being met with a ghost. So I will show you guys later what I mean. For now, we're waiting for the game to load and for my Steam account to load as well. Because it's definitely not loading. The fuck? Verifying installation? Will take a while. I'm still wondering how do I manage to adjust the microphone settings in OBS. I've been trying for the last few days, and I still can't figure things out. And I just hope that I can. It's not easy, I guess. It's still, I think, like because of the noise gain and the noise suppression, it's becoming like like a vibration whenever I try to talk on mic. Even with my sister streaming yesterday, I can still like hear the little the little noises that you can hear when there's not any like background music playing in the background. I mean, oh me. Okay. I just opened the game. Sorry for the wait. It's already 15 minutes in, and finally I managed to open the game. And before anything, I have to. Okay. Uh, Somehow the game cannot be shown. Wait. Yeah. Just like this. It's just dark. I don't even know if it's actually showing. But yeah, this is the game that I'm supposed to play today. This is version 2.3.3. Yeah, I'm trying to look at the VOD in this stream. I wonder if you guys can see this because I cannot see what the heck. Or is it not for? Oh wait, there's okay. There's the. Okay, we are going to click new game. What the fuck? In the main menu, you're trying to jump scare me. What the fuck? Huh? Okay. The Ermengarde mansion. Yeah, this is the mansion. This is the house that I was talking about. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxbarn, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. And what the fuck happened? Okay. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. God. The mansion has stood since 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And that is when it began. Surrounding villages spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hallowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, just much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend, and its curse still fall upon the village's ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Done. Good luck. Isabella. So we're playing as Isabella right now, which is the MC that I was talking about, the estate agent.
Isabella, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Where are you?
A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's a mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot.
Oh no. Did I forget something?
This place out on my own, weren't you?
I'm actually feel good that this game is fully voiced in English, so I don't have to worry myself to voice every single thing, and I'm not practically very like feeling good with my throat and also.
Calm down.
Oh shit! Oh,
You know I take my
oh,
promises seriously.
you chickened out.
Chickened out.
No, I take my promises seriously. Oh, there's even a journal and profiles. There's a kind of like lots of, and we have branching tree has content. Oh no. Okay. Options.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this.
Are you sure?
It really takes my breath away.
I mean, it is pretty, and it's a mansion, and a big mansion. I mean.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
Ghosts aren't real after
And even
all.
if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything.
Are you sure about that? Oh wait, I just like
Nothing
that.
but spirits.
You
Alright.
don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one.
I can feel it.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up.
There was one time. Wait, what? You've been there?
Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine, fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there.
Okay, see you. Bye.
See you. Bye. She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that?
Oh. Hello. I look up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca, giving me a questioning look.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
The one who trained you?
The one you said you said who trained you for your job back when you
You're
started.
working together again? Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anslem Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. BRC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Hold on. Is this the same mansion you've been telling everyone about? Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
You're coming back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
True. As soon as those words left my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out ever since you got assigned to it. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They
Ooh,
never give
nice.
bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
Desperate, I'm desperate. It's perfect. They're desperate to sell that property, I guess. Property.
You
Sympathetic
know,
look
if you're
crosses her
really in
face.
urgent need of money, you could have just asked me or Ashton. We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
Aww, she's so kind. And I guess Ashton is kind too. I had to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca, I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Oh, ouch. She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. How did you know? Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Here we go again. I dislike both of these choices. What the heck? Let me save. I eat other things too. You're not my mom. I don't want to say that, but I guess I can say this. I eat other things too.
I eat other things too.
I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster. The same one I'd use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The
Oh,
instant
ouch.
noodle cups outnumber everything else.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans,
That's still
cheese,
unhealthy,
tuna,
girl.
ham, and even hamburgers in there.
That is so unhealthy. Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. She even went a little green on the last one. I'd have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago?
Oh, really? Oh my god, okay, that's a long time ago, and then it will probably stink a lot.
Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year. In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
I love her voice though. Maybe it's because she has the same hair, pink hair like me. Just love her, I guess. She's so kind. I kind of want this kind of best friend, I mean. She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there's only one thing I smile.
What am I going to do with you?
She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly. If I'm looking for the exact word.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing.
Didn't I tell you before? You're always free to reheat my leftovers.
Aww.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me.
Shut up, Isabella. I want it. Mommy, please.
You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
Aw, the opposite is on the table. I know in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain that I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. Simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. Oh, okay. I see. I understand that. There's a lot of friendships ended like that, you know. Yeah. I've seen several. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements when she takes a quick glance at something behind me snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
Aw, you bet. With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She's probably working on next week's lesson plan. Or trying at least. Her eyes are distant, and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. This is precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself. Aww.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Hush, dear.
I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
Her voice kind of reminded me of someone, but I forgot. I level her with a flat look. She has had a cold for a couple of days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. Despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Oh my god, you didn't take your medicine? If it's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you.
Rose girl.
I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she had decided on something. She defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have away.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore.
Cute.
I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. Take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. Ah, she's a teacher. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently everyone in Loxbourne City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious, sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down for a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the building shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. There's ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and the shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway. Rose? Oh, right. Guess again. Oh, Ashton. That voice.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
What?
Shut up!
Ash chuckles, and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Whatever. Bye.
Oh, thank you for picking me up, I guess. Stupid Ashhole. Ashhole. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him a stuff. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Yet despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. I mean, it's kind of pretty though. Low-key. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. While Anselm Village is just a few miles away, everybody keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear. The horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place looks at night.
Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Yes, why? The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A bit passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slapped myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I paid, but there's a hesitant expression on him as if something hasn't been said yet.
There's something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place.
They're so British.
Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace. And I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in their house. Doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up. But there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
You never know.
You never know. He drives off after, but what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathed out a heavy sigh as I approached the house, which is very gleaming and very shining. But hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It's not like I have any choice anyway. If I want to get the bonus and commission one way or another, I've got to sell this property. I'm sure there's a lot of estate agents working on this house, working to sell this house. The door is slightly ajar when I get to it. However, while my own copy of the keys dangle uselessly in my house. My hand. What the fuck? Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Entering what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They cleaned every corner, waved the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook and cranny and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and left this place alone. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed ever again.
Rose?
I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me, no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number, but...
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please
What?
try again.
What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. Not like she was eaten by the house, right? Or maybe the ghosts did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. Dial the number again, hoping the call will connect this time.
You have dialed
But it doesn't.
recognized.
But to no avail. Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps.
Holy shit. Oh the fuck. Okay. No answer. This isn't going to work. The place is big. She could be anywhere. Need to start looking for her. Take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. Take a couple of steps forward and notice something move on above the grand staircase. Wait, I didn't even see it. There's a journal. October 21st. Isabel Santos dropped by Saint... Help! What is that? Santos dropped by St. Goretti High School to check on Rebecca Gales. The former reminded the latter to take her flu medicine before leaving. On the way to the mansion, Isabella received a phone call from Ashton Frey, reminding her of Zachary Steele's movie premiere that night. Oh, okay. So profound. May 28. Oh, Gemini too. But she's 26 years old. Okay. And as the agent, nationality Filipino, Roman Catholic. Ah. Fine arts undergraduate. She likes cinnamon rolls, dogs food. Okay, she's the third child among seven. Oh, seven. Daughter of a laundry woman and a jeepney driver. I can't see, bro. She went to a public school was an average student but took to art easily. Eventually, she pursued a degree in fine arts as encouraged by her father. However, when the man was diagnosed with a terminal illness, she had to stop studying to make money. Oh. It was Isabella's aunt who helped her get work overseas in order to earn more money than any local job could get her. Rose Cooper became her mentor as soon as she started as an agent at BRC. It's been 5 years since she met her neighbor Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca is her neighbor, okay. She met Ashton during an unfortunate incident involving her first sale at Devlin Court and later Zachary threw him. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, what is moving, guys? I didn't even see.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you? Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh? Fine. I'm
Oh,
going.
the echo. Oh my god. I love that there's like a echo from where she is trying to talk. That I thought that the stream that I'm watching right now, it's echoing the thing. So I already muted it, and somehow it still can be heard. So so there's like an echo in this game. That's really realistic now. Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Growing desperate, I tried to contact her number again. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord? Yes, finally.
Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
She doesn't respond. There's also heavy static coming from her side. Oh no. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
Few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down. What the fuck? Okay. Why is that noise?
What? The attic? Why?
Crap, it got cut off. Man, do I really need to go there? And how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. But I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all the places, she had just had to go to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this palace. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up to the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. Oh, dude. Beautiful. Wait, the windows are wide open, huh? It branches out to the two major wings of the mansion, the east and west wing. There are two attics here, one on each side. Oh, there are two attics! Okay. But the east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into stuffy storage rooms, so I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Unlike this grand staircase though, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with a thick coating of dust that kicks up into the air with every step. Thank God it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall. Without how old the place is, there are no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Why they didn't bother to add one here when they renovated escapes me. Sheesh, they did it with the rest of the house. Small bedroom welcomes me at the end. Okay, looks exactly as it did since the last time. I've been here full of dust, worn out and faded by time. Odd, I thought they cleaned everything. Oh, Anna. Why is it so dirty in here with the carpets everywhere? And very old furnitures? And rich people would like throw this out. Did the crew miss this room? Cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she said she's here. Is this a prank? Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her? Okay. Oh, shut up, brain. You're not helping. You made this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, wait. What the hell is that? That's it. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. Must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I've always tried to be a model employee, but not this time, no. Turning back for the sake of my sanity. Bright reality can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room. Just to check.
Huh? What's this?
What? My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. I can't see it. I just see the cracks on the floor, but nothing caught my eyes. It looks like... Oh, there's the letter! Lying on the ground just a couple of inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. Strange. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, me and a few other agents inspected the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave. And this certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left it in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her door, right? Could I? There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough. I'm worried it will fall apart if I so much as touch it. But with great care I open it, and what I read shakes me to my core. Help! Help me, help me, help me, help me!
Oh my god.
Help me, help me, help me! What? Nothing but the words "help me" fills the page. All of it seemingly written with a crimson shaded pen. Or blood. I gulp. The same phrase just goes on and on until... Send this to 5 people or else. What do you mean? A chain letter?
Or else.
A chain letter?
Or else what? Or else what?
Or else what? As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the page and pick into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on the second page. But there's nothing.
No. Oh, please, no.
My hands tremble as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Holding the paper in half, the sight that grips me is next has me frozen on the spot. Oh no. What in the Woman Titan? That looks like a Woman Titan, you know, from the Attack on Titan. There's the Annie becoming the spoiler alert. Annie becomes the Woman Titan, and this is her feet. What is she doing here? What is she doing here? Folding a paper on the side. Okay, shit. On the paper in half, the side that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds, with skin eaten alive to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to cry, call for help, but the words catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move, completely paralyzed out of terror. Holy shit, wait. Woman Titan with zombie skin. Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, chat trying to see if the game volume is nice. Okay, it's nice. Lord, please help me. Let's save, just because I said so. Be brave and look up, close eyes and pray. If it was me, I would be brave and look up just because I wanted to. Because I really want to confront this bitch. Be brave and look up. I need to face it. Whatever these feet belong to, I need to face it. And if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I will know what my killer looks like. A cold comfort. So with a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left in me and shift my gaze upwards. No way. Annie has black hair? Annie has black hair now? What the heck?
Please, don't hurt me.
Oh, hello. Without thinking, I scrambled towards the door. I struggled to open it, but it won't budge. Sheesh. Oh wait, the ambience has turned to another thing. Oh my god. Look at the room. It turns creepier. What the fuck? Wait, no, why won't you open now? My head sinks as reality dawns in. I'm locked in. Locked in with that thing.
Let me out! Let me out! Lord, please, let me out!
Oh, the fear in her voice, bro. It slowly approaches me as I wrench the doorknob violently back and forth. That's the holy shit! What the fuck? 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 Yes! Yes! The door finally swings open. I couldn't have been happier. Oh, thank God. Wasting no time, I leap out the door and don't look back. My feet found against the floor in rhythm with a loud fast beating of my heart. By the time I run past the hallway and find myself atop the grand staircase, my chest feels so tight that like it's going to burst. Every horror have an all black hair. Wish they have blonde hair next. Yeah, they should have blonde hair as, you know, ghosts. Because black hair is so much, like, so old school, you know? It's too much. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope the sight of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me and my shoe slips and I find myself falling. Falling in love. Holy shit. Until my back hits the ground and pain wrecks my body. My head grows fuzzy and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious.
Go away.
Oh, she passed out. The last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness. Send this to 5 people, they say. Or else, they say. Okay, what is going to happen now? Oh, a buzz breaks the silence. I start to rouse, pulled into consciousness against my own will. I've never felt this high before. Just want to sleep, but the insistent buzzing, poking, and prodding isn't letting me. My old mattress may not be the comfiest of places, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up. Oh, who's that?
5 more minutes, Becca.
I sort away at what is nudging persistently at my inside. Come on, come on. Come on. Can't I just get a few extra minutes of sleep today? I promise I'll work hard once I'm up. A hand lightly taps my cheek, and something cold is suddenly being pressed at the back of my head. The icy sensation slowly spreads throughout the area, giving me an uncomfortable feeling. Oh, is that Rose? The fog immediately lifts from my mind. The moment I recognize the voice and my eyes snap open. Oh, it's Rose. There looking down at me is Rose. Hello, Rose! Now the woman loiters beside her, but my attention is still focused on my co-agent too, even as why there's someone else with her. Rose's posture just screams worry, although she's keeping a straight face, or trying at least. Can't help but feel bad for making her fret. A wave of dizziness washes over me as soon as I try to get up, forcing me to lie back down again. Luckily, the feeling subsides after a few seconds until only a mild throbbing somewhere at the back of my head remains. With a little assistance from Rose, I push myself upright. She hands me an ice pack and gestures for me to press it where I suspect a small bump has already formed. If the light ache is in the area, it indicates anything.
Alright, Isabella, where are we?
The Ermengarde mansion. Why? Ow, my head.
And the date today?
October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
Bruh.
15, 14, 13, 12.
12.
No, that's wrong. Why are we
12.
doing this?
She's just checking if your injury is in any way serious.
This time I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. It's impossible to overlook her. What with the way she towers over us. And here I thought Rose was already tall. Who is she anyway? One of the remaining cleaning crews? But with how primly dressed she is, I don't think anyone would want to clean on a suit. An expensive suit at that. The clothes alone must have already cost a fortune. Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose, considering us with an almost unreadable expression before finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. Can't help but fold my arms protectively over myself as she does so. She may be far from a cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like our supervisor during evolution.
Just do it, please.
I eyed them both warily, but recite everything as she has asked. Rose releases a breath of relief once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance. Are you alright?
As desperation soon replaces the dull ache. The memory is a little fuzzy, but the attic and
There was someone, Rose. In the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's probably just one of the cleaning crews.
what do you
The
mean?
boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute.
No, not any of those. I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
Oh, both Rose and the lady look at me like I've just grown another head. Did I say something weird? Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the woman before the awkward silence stretches on further. It's her saleswoman smile, the same one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. I should show this to troublesome clients or just to avoid trouble in general, she advised. It's also the same one she gives me when I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale. Her eyes are serious when she turns back to me. She takes both of my shoulders, gently squeezes it, and with with as much patience she can muster.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you. You know, signal
really?
here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call.
Really?
Isabella, I'm going to ask again. Are you really all right? What happened?
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry. I remember I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic. And there's
Oh, goodness.
Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down. Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open. We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Perhaps it is a concussion.
What do you mean?
Are you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
Huh?
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
Wait. Hold your horses, Rose. I can't just miss an important step because of a minor bump in my head. An extremely minor bump. I've had worse when I was a kid. This is nothing.
Besides, if I leave, you'll have to shoulder everything in the open house. Alone. And in a mansion this big?
Well, that's also the part where I may list the bonus BRC promise, but that's completely beside the point. Rose gives me a skeptical look when I return the cold compress to her and push myself off the floor. I have to use the staircase's railings to steady myself, but otherwise I feel fine.
See? I'm A-okay.
The two of them exchange a worried glance, and Rose assumes a contemplative look. I bite my lower lip in anticipation. If she says no...
Right, you in.
Oh. Smell threatens to slip up from me.
If I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
Alright.
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
Alright, Rose.
You insisted. But remember
I'm
what I
assuming
said,
this is the
first sign of you
client?
looking
The
not
first client, I think.
okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
I mean, that's a bad fall, you know, it's beside the point. Her shoes just fall off of her feet, you know? And she fall dum 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 bum. Until the last step, bro. The heck? That's a kind of a bad fall. Suddenly a small cough sounds against the walls of the foyer, interrupting our banter. The woman is looking expectantly at the two of us. Her stare making me shrink back on a little on myself. She isn't really intimidating. Well, she is, but not in the scary negative way. Far from it, actually. Her demeanor simply commands an air of sophistication and respect. In a different world, a younger me would have probably wished to be like her. At our lack of response, she coughs again, lifting a well-trimmed eyebrow at me and question. Words get caught in my throat at the sign of it, and Rose, as usual, is swift to catch my blunders.
My sincerest apologies,
Miss McCulloch. Marianne McCulloch.
Miriam McCulloch. McCulloch. Okay. Charlie Rose Designs. Oh, you're the interior designer. Okay. Marianne McCulloch. She hands Rose her business card. The West interior designer catch my eyes before my partner flips it over. Oh, probably someone interested in the mansion for its 17th century influences then. I won't hold it against her though. Despite the hearsays and remaining uninhabited for years, the mansion's original fittings and furniture have been kept completely intact and restored to pristine condition. I suppose some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. After all, with what it offers, this place could also be a haven for people looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm.
Miss McCullough. I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting the tour soon enough. In the
Alright.
meantime, we've prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting. If
Oh,
you
I
could
thought she's
please-
the interior designer for this place.
Thanks. There's no need for it, though. I just dropped by for a quick survey of the place. I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Oh, the client then. Rose's confusion is impossible to miss when she glances at me, and returned it with an equally perplexed look. And against my better judgment, I blurt out the first question that comes to
I'm
mind.
sorry. Homeowners?
I should have kept my mouth shut. A flash of irritation crosses her face, but it instantly disappears under a mask of professional detachment.
Yes. Hannah Wright? She hired me to handle the interior design for their new home.
Oh, Hannah, right. I was hired by her to handle the Wait, they already bought? Wait, some already bought and you're the interior designer, I'm assuming? What? That's fast.
This is the Ermengarde mansion, right?
It is, but
Oh. She pauses, possibly trying to find the right words to fix the awkward situation without offending someone. Suddenly, Rose nudges me with her elbow. We will check with our supervisor. Those few moments have given me enough time to clear my head of any nervousness, or confusion clouding it.
It is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion has already been sold.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I almost flinch when she turns her gaze on me, but I stand my ground. Besides, it isn't like I haven't dealt with awkward situations like this. I may screw up at times, but that doesn't mean I haven't learned a thing or two in the 5 years I've worked in the business. 5 years already, whoa.
The mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am.
Today's
the open house, in
business.
fact.
So it hasn't been
However, we
sold.
haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now.
She nods seemingly in deep thought after I finish. She appears to be a reasonable person anyway. Given the proper explanation, she'll surely understand.
I thought something looked odd. Excuse me, I need to call my secretary.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Santos.
Alright. You're welcome. With a slight wave of her hand, she leaves us. That seems to be the end of it. Both Rose and I breathed a sigh of relief. Disaster averted. I also don't miss the thumbs up she gives me for doing a good job, and I can't help but smile with pride. Still, I've already prepared myself to dial the number to our Luxembourg office and check, even if she didn't ask for it. I'll be very frustrated if for some reason something has already been decided without my or Rose's knowledge. That's a whole new level of unfair. We've been working hard on this. Moments later, Miss McCulloch returns looking a little frustrated but with an apology clear in her face. I feel a little sorry for her having to go through all this trouble.
There seems to have been a little misunderstanding with my client. If you'll allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here. I was informed they'll be dropping by for the open house today. I figured it'd be a waste to just leave after that long drive. I might as well meet him here.
certainly. You could stay at the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive. And Isabella? I left a few documents in my car. You know where I keep those. Can you please get it for me?
Rose takes a glance at her wristwatch before tossing a set of keys.
Hurry! We've still got a few minutes to double check those papers.
Alright.
Got it.
Okay. The two of them disappear behind the parlor's door. The departure brings with it a stillness to keep me company, neither welcoming nor comforting. Alone like this, it's impossible not to think of what really happened. I wish the memory isn't as elusive as it normally is. Then again, Rose already said she didn't receive any call from me. Is it just paranoia? A temporary lapse after having heard of all those tales about this place? Probably. Want to think of it as such. Better to think of it as such so I can work in peace. Except a small part of my mind begs to differ. And if I am going to be completely honest with myself, I want nothing more than to leave this place as soon as possible. Obviously. I don't know what's in this house and I don't want to know. I don't want to know, or I do want to know actually. The keys Rose have just handed me dig into my palm. Its jagged edges creating shallow ridges on my skin from how hard I'm clenching it. It's a reminder of what I still need to do and why I've taken this job in the first place. Hugging my blazer closer to my body, I exit the house to get what Rose have asked of me. Just a few more hours, Isabella. Sell the house, get the money. What happened? Okay. A flock of people have already gathered in the mansion's front yard by the time we officially open the doors. I'm not sure whether I should feel baffled or underdressed, standing in their presence. Men and women of wealth and status, all dressed to the nines in fancy suits and lovely dresses of varying colors, compose the medium-sized crowd. Their necks, arms, and fingers are adorned with silver and gold, glinting in the afternoon sun. Some even have ridiculously fancy feathered hats on their heads. I really hope there aren't any magpies living in nearby like in the stories. Those birds will have a field day on this in this. Oh, right. They like to steal gold, right? Like shiny things. They are murmuring among themselves, looking at the estate's facade appraisingly, with some arguing about whose mansion has the superior architecture. But most of it stops as Rose calls for their attention. They don't look too pleased at being ordered around, but what can they do about it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We'll be taking a tour of the mansion in 2 groups. Please make sure you filled up our sign-in forms before joining a specific group.
Those who want to look around the first floor, please follow my partner. I'll be guiding the ones who wish to see the ground floor.
Alright. Hearing this, a few wanted to me. They are mostly old ladies who seem daunted at the idea of climbing all those stairs. Miss McCullough also joins our group, but what really catches my eyes is the elegantly dressed pair she approaches.
It's so nice to finally meet you. When Chief Inspector Lee mentioned that a famous interior designer is in town, I knew I had to get you.
Oh, okay, so she's the client, I'm thinking.
Your confidence in my skills is very flattering, ma'am.
I'm sure you won't disappoint, Marianne.
Oh, you know each other?
Huh?
Not at all, ma'am.
You mentioned something about a Marianne on our way here, darling?
Oh, yes, I think I did.
Okay. There must be the clients she was talking about. Might have seen their faces somewhere before, some magazine or television. I can't quite remember. But then again, most of our guesses have likely ended up on the news one way or another. I won't be surprised if these two already have. For people who are popular though, they aren't dressed as lovely as the others, and in their simplicity, the couple stands out. The woman in particular is stunning enough to turn the heads of most people in my group, especially the men with wondering eyes. The guy standing beside her doesn't seem to mind though, and if I'm going to be a bit bolder with my assumptions, I'd say he's basking in the attention. Both of them, in fact. I think they are brother and sister if it wasn't for their public display of affection. The matching rings on their fingers just cement the fact that they are indeed a couple. Whatever. Couple or not, what's important is we get this deal closed before the current owners can even think of cancelling the listing. I just hope one of the people in my or Rose's group is brave and generous enough to buy this mansion. And so, with papers in hand, I lead the way. When they aren't whispering among themselves or going ooh and ah over one thing or another, they ask questions. From how the restoration process went to the history of the place, I answer them all. I'm more than happy to talk about the art pieces and architecture mostly. However, I'm careful not to mention anything about the urban legend. Not a good material for sales stock. That's true. Even if the entire population of Luxborn knows about it.
Some of the furnishings here are actually the 17th century originals, all of which have undergone a painstaking restoration process just to return its original beauty. Even the glass thing, colorful ones.
Ah,
I don't
pretty.
know, but you get the idea, I hope.
Oh, that's pretty, yeah.
Especially that one, ma'am. It is said to be a gift commissioned by the fiancé of Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion's current owners have specifically requested that the restoration crew take great care in handling it. It's a priceless work of art and the most distinctive feature of the mansion.
By the time I've stopped talking, her attention is already elsewhere.
Isn't this place wonderful, darling? I told you it's not a total waste of your time.
I don't know. Isn't it a bit too small? We might have to break a wall down to have more room.
Well, I think it is just right. Don't you
Lovely
think
lady.
so, Marianne?
A man in suit.
It is splendid, ma'am. But isn't it a little too early to make plans when no deal has been signed yet?
Never mind that. It isn't going to be a problem. We've got a wonderful legal team to handle everything.
Oh, she really wants the place.
Start taking notes, though. I think I've got a few things I want changed before we move in.
She already, like, bought a personal designer just for it. The rest of their conversation gets lost in the chatter of our companions. I don't want to make any assumptions yet, but their sheer interest is not to give me some semblance of hope. Oh, please, please, please let these guys be the one. Eventually, our group reaches the kitchen. Much like the rest of the house, a great deal of effort has been put in retaining the room's classical appeal. This is so pretty. I actually wanted this kind of, kitchen. It actually looks like very historical, like in every historical manhwa, they have kinda like this kitchen. And it's also big though. Like they have like the pot right here and the fireplace, and yeah, it's so cozy for me. I really love this. Much like the rest of the house, a great deal of effort has been put in routine outright. The open hearth at the end of the room in particularly looks amazing, like the ones I've only seen in fairy tale books. And mad props to the cleaning crew. Seriously, after overhearing hundreds of their complaints about the soot and tar staining the bricks and how much of a pain in the arse cleaning this will be, they still managed to pull this off, or make it look presentable at least.
The highlight of the room, however, is what's underneath this hatch here.
Oh, there's a hedge.
Oh, don't say anything yet. An underground wine cellar.
This is the first time the guy in grey speaks up. Mr. Luke Wright. My memory supplies from the forms they signed earlier. His sudden attentiveness catches me off guard. Since the start of the tour, only his wife has shown any form of genuine interest in the place. But this time something lights up in his eyes at the mention of the undercroft. What's so interesting about a basement? I really don't understand rich people sometimes. I mean, that's an interesting thought. Like, you can... If it's in the modern day, I would make like a gaming room down there. I know, he just gives me the impression of a child who has seen what he absolutely wants for Christmas. I've always found it cute whenever I see children act that way, my younger siblings especially. On a grown man, it's almost funny.
Yes, sir. It could house around 7,000 to 11,000 bottles of wine.
Oh, nice.
Truly. And the room, how was it built?
The bricks that were used to build the cellar have been carefully picked for the purpose of maintaining and preserving a constant temperature and humidity in the room.
Oh, nice.
It's a good place to keep your private collection in if you have one, sir.
It keeps the corks in good condition.
Oh, love. Didn't you say before that you wanted to make your own personal vineyard?
Oh, love.
Perhaps you could start one here.
You know we're going to need space for that, darling.
And this isn't big enough?
If it's space you're worried about, sir, the Ermengarde mansion sits on a 46-acre lot. There's plenty of room for it. We were told that the original owners had a horse stable built here before, too.
Oh, nice. There's a contemplative expression on Mr. Wright's face, but he doesn't say anything further. His wife, however, seems really pleased that he has started to show interest, if only a little. I smiled to myself. I may not completely understand how these people's minds work, but I sure as hell know how to spot a buy with a sincere interest. Score! Can't wait to tell Rose. The rest of the tour goes by without a hitch. After more than half an hour, we're able to cover almost every room in the ground floor and are heading to the parlor. Funny, the first time BRC had us survey the property, I kept complaining to Rose how big it is. Now I can't even bring myself to care, no matter how much my feet hurt. Maybe this is just my excitement over a possible sale? When we reach the parlor, however, an odd feeling washes over me. It starts off as small goosebumps on my skin, a feeling of being watched intently. That painting, maybe? That looks sus. Whispers in my ear and shadows dancing, lurking in the corner of my vision. Dark silhouettes that are gone when I turn to look. A chill settles down on my spine, making me feel sick, and I start to break out in a cold sweat. I can't do this. It's a sit down for a moment. The old ladies in the group have been requesting for a break anyway. I can just...
Excuse me? Everyone? We will be taking a 15-minute rest here before we visit the first floor. In the meantime, please help yourselves to the refreshments and snacks we prepared. If anyone has any questions, feel free to approach me. I'd be happy to help you.
I let them sit while I retreat to a quiet corner to recover. It's not what you think. What is in my mouth? Oh, okay. Don't think about it. It's not what you think. Probably just cut back as cold. Don't think about it. I'm left alone for a good while, the same words spilling out of my lips in a silent prayer, until a hand taps my shoulder.
Hello, you there?
Yes, ma'am?
Oh, look at you. Having to show a group around a mansion this big must be exhausting.
Not a problem, ma'am. I'm just doing my job.
What a hard worker. Anyway, Isabel, right?
Isabella, actually. But yes, what can I help you with, ma'am, right?
Please, just Hannah. Call me Hannah.
Call me Hannah. Hannah,
I
right?
just wanted to ask, how soon are we able to move in?
My brain completely stops. The sick feeling plaguing me is suddenly gone, replaced by utter bewilderment. Is this a joke? She looks at me expectantly as I struggle to come up with an answer.
Wait, ma'am, you see, but we haven't even negotiated a price yet, ma'am. We haven't even finished touring the rest of the mansion. A sale would be great and all, but...
She stops me from speaking any further and puts a hand on my shoulder. For a moment, with her tight smile, she looks as if she has tasted a particularly sour lemon.
Oh, please, sweetie, don't insult me.
Oh,
Money is
I
not
didn't
a
mean to, I
problem.
didn't mean to.
And just between you and me, this place is better off with us than with some old lady who'll probably just fill it up with cats.
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with having cats here, ma'am Hannah. I'm sure there's more than enough space here if you want pets.
Perhaps I'm still not feeling well, but really, what's wrong with cats? More importantly, why is she talking about moving in already?
Well, I'm more of a dog person.
Oh, really?
But you see, this is going to be a gift to my darling. It's going to be our anniversary soon. And it
Oh,
would be so wonderful if you can secure its purchase for us. Why, I can even offer something extra if you help us out with the paperwork.
whoa, whoa, chill there, woman. Chill there. I mean, that's really grateful. Like, that's really great. I really, like, I just hope that we can get this kind of client, you know? This is making everything so easy.
We actually have a process for this, ma'am. I don't really think that would be necessary or appropriate.
And just what are you two lovely ladies talking about here? Leaving me and our lovely interior designer to talk here by ourselves. What would the people think, darling?
Oh, it's just small talk, love. I was asking if she could help me with the paperwork.
I try not to wince when her nails dig into my shoulder. What are you doing? Why are you hurting me? I can't help but send an imploring look at Miss McCullough, who only gives me an apologetic smile and a shrug.
Yeah, I can give you a fact sheet and a form to fill out.
She wastes no time in taking the papers from my hand and shuffles through the bunch. Oh man, Rose is going to be so angry at me for letting her do that. Oh no, wait, that's not good. Actually, low-key. Oh my god.
Wonderful. And Marianne, I'd really love to talk to you about those changes. You took some notes earlier, yes?
I did, Mom. But I really hope that this time...
Excellent. Hopefully you can help us out too, Isabel.
Isabella.
Right. It's a lovely name, Isabel.
It's Isabella.
It's Isabella.
Yes, that's great. We'll be more than happy to put in a good word to your superiors too, and what's this?
Oh, what is that? This horror prop? What do you mean? A look of confusion and disgust appears on her face. Turning to her husband, he merely shrugs in reply. What? What did you guys...
An interesting work of art. Not to my taste, though. I'm sorry.
Darling, Buttercup, art is a complete overstatement for this garbage. It
Oh,
looks
this
like a cheap prop
garbage.
from a D-list horror film.
Shush, love. Let the girl do what she pleases with, what do they call this? Oh, forget about it. At the very least, it's not as dreadful as the one art exhibit I was forced to attend last month. You should have seen it, Marianne. Even you would have been appalled.
What are you guys looking at? Wait, is that the letter?
But I'm sure you'll know what to do with our walls once we get started.
I highly doubt it is as bad as you say, Ma'am. Nevertheless, you can be assured that my team will only pick whatever suits your tastes. Nothing of this chain letter sort, of
Oh
course.
shit, the chain
Just
letter.
to always work with a palette.
I'm quite sure chain letters these days don't come in this form.
It's my turn to be puzzled. What did they mean? Rose and I double-checked everything. Are the papers I handed not enough? I want to ask what I did wrong. I don't want to mess it up. But with the way my Hannah's leading the conversation, I'm afraid that's exactly what would happen if I didn't interrupt her.
That's good to hear. See, darling, isn't she an absolute delight to work with? I can't wait to see how this place will look when she's done with it.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that, Buttercup.
A smile is back on her face when she turns to me and hands me a strange piece of paper.
I would still put it away if I were you, though. Otherwise, people might get the wrong impression.
Oh,
Anyway, as I was saying,
I don't hear the rest of what she says after that. I can only stare down at the paper, at the letter in my hands. Sides crinkle in my grip and my breathing grows labored. Dread quickly fills my mind.
Isabella? Isabella? Are you alright? You're looking pale.
I didn't even notice when Rose's group joined us in the parlor. I want nothing more than to say that, no, I'm not alright, but I want to leave this place. Because I remember everything as clear as day. This letter and that woman in the attic. It's real.
The letter. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Careless. I've been so careless. How do I even tell them that without looking like I've gone mad? Should I even tell them? No, how about no? I don't want to share the letter.
Rose,
The words are stuck in my throat. To tell her I really do. Is she going to believe me? Shorty dismissed me earlier. It's a concussion, she said. It's not. There really is something in this house, in that attic, in that letter. It's going to go after us. Please believe me.
dear me, is Isabella alright?
Ma'am, Hannah's voice breaks through the haze beginning to cloud my mind. Rose is looking down on me, worry itch on her features. I didn't even notice when she removed the wrinkled paper from my hands and pushed me down to sit on a nearby chair. From the edge of my vision, I can only make out Miss McCullough asking a passing foot server for a glass of water. Through it all, Mr. Wright stands in the sidelines. Although curious, he appears more inclined to watch the scene than help. They are all as likely to believe me as Rose does. To everyone, whatever's in this house is just a hoax, a cautionary tale for children.
Isabella, do you need me to call that ambulance?
What the fuck you mean? That's not my letter. That's not my letter. She offers me a drink, but I push it away. I need to get out of here before I cause an even bigger commotion. Clear my head, take a breath of fresh air. Anything to take my mind off things. No one's going to believe me anyway.
No. I'm just feeling a bit out of it. Excuse me. I'll be back. I just need to catch my breath.
Bowing my head, I mutter a quick apology and gather my stuff to make quick exit. It doesn't matter if this place is haunted or not. It's caused trouble and Rose can be quite unforgiving of a behavior like this. I'm almost at the door when she catches up to me.
Isabella, wait!
The apprehension must have been quite obvious on my face because her expression instantly shifts to something gentler. Eyes softer, a fond smile spreading on her lips.
Hey, I'm not angry.
I know. I'm sorry I ruined this for you.
Come on, you didn't ruin anything. It's not like we haven't ran into any problems before. If we don't get a deal today, we can always try on a different day. And look.
She hesitates, completely trailing off before shifting her gaze down to her hands. A small gesture to stall. Her fingers are fiddling with a piece of folded paper. Folded people? What? It's that stupid letter again. My hands stiffen when she gives it back, but I take it nevertheless. More as an automatic response than any desire to have it back. I'll throw it away if I can, but I have this nagging feeling that one way or another, it will find its way back to me, regardless of what I do with it.
Rose, this is... You have to let them know about...
I know you want us to get this sale so badly. And we've made a lot of plans on how to go about this. I mean, who wouldn't? This is the first time I've been assigned to a property like this. I've sold plenty of houses before, but nothing like what we have here. It's a beautiful house. I'd love to get one of my own if I ever win the lottery.
What?
But I think... Look, here's the thing, Isabella. If we are going to do this, work on something, I don't know, this big, I need you in top shape. And the way you are
Ouch.
now...
Ouch. Rose, my mind stops.
Wait, no, I can still work. I just need to get myself together.
That's what you said earlier. I let it go because I thought, hey, it's your own body and you should know more than anyone how you feel. But after this, I really think you should take a break.
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm not. Look, all I'm asking is for you to take a seat somewhere I can see you, and let me handle this for now. You're clearly not yourself, and I honestly could use some time not worrying when you'll fall over or not. The day's not even over, and I'm already feeling the stress. Please, humor me just this once.
She clasps her hands together in front of her, eyes pleading for understanding. And I do understand, to some extent. It doesn't mean that I feel any less awful. Whether myself at the unlucky turn the situation has taken, or for her, I don't really know.
Promise I'll give you a full report of what happens after. I'll even let you take the lead tomorrow.
Fine. Okay. I'll step aside for now.
You're upset.
A little, yeah, obviously.
If it's any consolation, I won't tell the boss about today. You know how he is.
Please don't. I don't want a repeat of the lecture I got during my first assignment. He called me a noob.
Noob.
I don't even know what that means.
At the memory, we both burst into helpless giggles, turning as strange looks when the guest is milling about the door. Talking and laughing like this is easy to forget any mishaps that happened. Little things you learn to appreciate, I guess.
So, are we good?
Still not okay with it, but Rose has a point. So it's for me to step out of this one for now.
I won't be able to help you anyways if I keep getting distracted like this. Maybe I'll just take a walk outside or something while I wait for you to wrap things up.
Please, just stay put. I insist.
I'm not an invalid, Rose.
You clearly have not seen how you looked earlier.
It's not that bad.
Color hasn't even returned to your cheeks yet. Just stay here, all right? Don't even think of going anywhere.
Ouch. Okay, Mom.
Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll take you back to Luxembourg myself to have that minor bump checked. At least wait for me to call someone who'll fetch you, okay?
Who? She's gone before I can voice one word of complaint. Left with nothing else to do, I found myself drifting back to the foyer. A few visitors linger in the area, some merely enjoying the afternoon's sunlight streaming through the stained glass windows. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques decorating the room. One group of elderlies gathered some ways across from me is occupied in a friendly banter about which one would cost more to buy. A little argument there and here, and occasional laughter and teasing there. I smiled to myself. The conversation reminds me of what I've been missing these past few months. Rose is probably right. I do need a break. Maybe this afternoon's hangout will help? Speaking of, I should call Ash. It's a few hours early from what I've told him, but he did ask for a call once I'm done. Besides, I don't have a ride back. He offered, so I might as well take it. So is Ash your boyfriend or something, Isabella? Or bribe him into giving me one. Not that he'll ever accept the latter, personal convictions and all. Honestly, if there's something I find admirable in him, it's why his tendency to annoy the hell out of me is that. Well, whatever way works, a free ride is still a free ride. That's Rose's offer, so... but despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon, especially without me assisting. Bothering her for a favor as small as this is the last thing I want to do right now. A couple of minutes and a few prayers asking for a distant signal later. The call finally connects and...
Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out. Can't beat me.
What the...
Better not lie.
What was that?
Dude, pretty fly for an Asian guy.
Pretty fly.
Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out. Can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy.
Pretty fine for an Asian guy. What the fuck? What?
Shit, how loud is this thing even?
I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy.
What the heck?
Baggers, watch
A shot ringing fills the entire hall, disrupting the pleasant quiet that has settled. Soon enough, heads begin to turn in search of the source, mine included. My eyes dart around the small crowd before zeroing on a lone figure crouched behind the same group of... Oh, he's there! Behind the same group of old people checking out the decors moments ago. He is facing away from me, fumbling with something in his hands. I don't need to see his face to know whose bag it is. Oh, I recognize that dumb parker anywhere. Without bothering to end the call, I marched towards him. After what happened today, I'm really not in the mood to deal with this.
All the times to
Ashton
Bruh. What happens next is something I'll surely regret later for having not recorded. Ah! What the fuck? He jumps lets out an undignified yelp, followed by his phone slipping out of from his grip. Oh wow. It bounces from one hand to the other in his poor attempt to catch it before ultimately falling flat on the floor with a resounding clack. I kind of feel sorry for the phone and the floor, but it's not every day that you can catch someone like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Damn it, stupid detective senses. I'll take every ounce of victory I can get, no matter how small, huh? An awkward pauses between us. A blink. A cop. He makes a face. And then in a too quick motion, he ducks and retrieves his abused gadget. While a grin threatens to break up from my lips. Doesn't mean my eyes when he straightens, but a flush has crept up his neck and cheeks. Oh! Did I... in another universe where we haven't known each other for 5 years and suffering through his teasing isn't a day-to-day occurrence, chances are I'd find that adorable. Endearing even. Unfortunately, this isn't that kind of world. The way things are, I'm really content to see him out of his obnoxiously calm and collected disposition.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted as a
Asshole.
normal person.
What? And miss that look on your face? No way. Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
Talk to yourself. You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place?
For a moment, he looks like a cat that swallowed the canary. Suddenly checking every nook and cranny in his phone for any damage and scratches. Seems to be a more interesting activity than explaining himself.
Ash?
I could be looking to buy a house.
You?
A mansion?
Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all.
Really? He's messing with me.
Ashton, I am not in the mood. What are you doing here?
He chances a glimpse at some point behind me. The parlor? Curious, I follow his gaze, but before I can figure out what has caught his attention, he places a hand on my shoulder and turns me back to face him.
I just finished working on something, so I dropped by.
Oh, really? So don't see how this work has anything to do with why he's here? And my confused look, he drops the hand resting on my arm, like he has touched something particularly hard and gradually rubs the back of his neck.
And I said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns
So
out
I can.
Free time and all. So here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet. I think that makes me a legitimate client.
Oh,
We
bruh.
have mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it. And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and...
No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said... Never mind. I was just about to leave anyway.
Wait, what? Now?
Something must have shown in my face because he pauses and gives me a long hard stare. Sometimes I forget how easy reading people is for Ash, given how he often looks as if everything around him is a chore. I avoid his eyes, hoping I'll drop the subject and won't ask any more questions. The last thing I want is to tell him what happened, especially the part about the letter. In fact, he's the last person on earth I'll ever think about telling it to, if I can help it. Sure is a dependable guy, God knows how many times he has helped me even without me asking for it. The stuff like ghosts and this supernatural. He'll never believe those, even if he hears it from a friend, except maybe it's Becca. On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is give you an explanation why those things have no chance of ever being real. At worst, he's insufferable. He'll poke fun of you at every single chance he'll get. Hashhole. What did I ever do to him? He never does that to Becca or Zach. Because they're not one to tease? To being teased, I mean. I can already imagine how things will go down the moment I spill a word of what I saw. Nope, over my dead body. Before it catches its attention, I choke. Am I going on stroke right now? The fuck, I can't read a single word? Properly? At least? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just tired. Before it catches his attention, I shove the letter deep into my back.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Well, let's just go.
It doesn't look like a nothing to me.
We still have Zach's movie tonight, remember?
It's still early. And didn't you say your shift will end around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabella, wait up!
A rush of air greets me as soon as the main door opens. Not the usual autumn draft, but it's still a welcome change from the stifling atmosphere inside the mansion. Ash's footsteps are quick behind me, the soles of his shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete in an awkward cadence as he rushes to catch up. Calls out once, twice. The mansion still looms in the background, whispers calling me back, shadows beckoning. Help me. Help me. I don't look back. Oh, like this. Help me. Me. We spent the ride back to Luxborn City in a relatively quiet manner with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background to fill the silence. Occasionally, Ash will reach out to fill with it until the signal settles, or it's on a respectable volume, but otherwise, he doesn't say anything. Neither do I. However, if the furtive glances he's been sending my way are signs, I know there are things he's been itching to ask since we left the mansion. I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside in the small hope that my disinterest will dissuade him.
Here.
Oh, he looks good as well in that illustration. What? All of a sudden, he tosses something at me from a small compartment on his side. He hits me cleanly on my chin. Before I can make a move to catch it, the small package makes a soft landing on my lap instead.
Sorry.
What? The glare I send him wipes the smirk about to form cleanly off his face. He clears his throat, focusing his eyes on the road again. I swear he did that on the purpose. Ignoring him, I flip the half-forgotten package on my lap.
I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving away cereal bars?
Oh, cereal bars.
I always have one on my person, and you look like you're about to pass out back there. Have you eaten lunch yet?
I never get a chance to deny it because right on cue, my stomach rumbles loudly and an empty, numbing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable. No surprise there, I did skip breakfast and lunch so I could catch Becca while she was on break. I was hoping to get a small meal after, I guess with everything going on, I just forgot until Ash mentioned it. It's not like the whole feeling's new to me though. If anything, it's just one of the things I've gotten used to ignoring over the years, growing up. But thanks, then I tear open the package and start nibbling on the edge of the bar. But from an acknowledging nod, Ash doesn't say anything after that small exchange. For that I'm thankful. Starbucks coffee. After getting an earful from both Rebecca and Rose, it's nice to be able to just sit down with someone who's not going to nag at you.
How'd the open house go?
The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really no different from the typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Weren't you there?
I wasn't really listening.
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you won't.
And what makes you so sure?
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine.
Because it's not mine.
She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way. 2, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to 3. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodle diet.
Oh.
How do you even know about the last one?
Rebecca.
Anyhow, you're hellbent on selling the mansion. Even if someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went on your open house is still a prospective client to you, even me.
He's not entirely wrong. Oh man, I walked right into that one, didn't
I
I?
hate you. I really hate you right now.
His answer is a small laugh, the kind that screams, I'm right, I told you so. I hate it when he does that.
I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property. So even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad.
Provided I didn't botch it with the rights. Why of all times did I have to screw up like that in front of an important customer, no less? I owe Rose a big apology. I hope she likes free
You don't
donuts.
seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa. Or is it the wardrobe this time?
He meant that as a joke, but how close it is to the truth made my blood run cold. And my own heart with a heavy weight in my chest. All at once, the letter in my back feels a whole lot heavier. Burden my own guilt and apprehension.
Yeah, well, things happened. Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about. No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
You made them angry?
Not angry. Just stuff happened.
Like?
Things.
Did they do anything? Your clients. The rights, was it?
I can't answer that. At least not without revealing anything that took place in the attic. Ha 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 ha. But there's a new timeline journal. Haha. Nothing I didn't know. But what is that? Oh, the ice pack. The name of the open house of the infamous. Alright. Okay, so there must be some profiles there. No, not yet. Okay, fine. Change the subject.
You're asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a single word about yours. That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
An over-exaggeration, but changing the subject to something else is better than outright lying to him. Besides, it never works with him. I'm not sure if it's because I'm just bad at it, or because he's just really very good at his job. His answer immediately, only momentarily shooting a glance over me and returning it back to the road when he has to make a sharp turn. Outside, the sun has already started its descent, casting a vibrant orange glow on the tall buildings. I wonder how long before we reach the venue for Zach's film. Checking the street signs outside him, it appears Ash has taken the longer road. Odd, but he's probably trying to avoid the rush hour traffic.
Didn't we just talk a week ago over chat?
That's different. Linking your awful memes in the group chat box every morning isn't exactly a conversation.
Excuse me, I don't hear you calling them awful while you're laughing at all of them.
Shut up! And you aren't answering my question.
That earns him a soft conscience to his arm. I did laugh at them, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I find most of them funny. It will only make his head bigger, stupid Ash.
Alright. Lay off on the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before? We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that.
Slippery?
That's a good lead months ago.
Wait, that's kinda sus though. He recounts what he's been doing in the time we haven't seen each other. His usual work, the occasional small investigation, and the big case he's been stuck working on. It's stuff he couldn't mention in the brief time we catch each other online. Although most of it are the trimmed down version, only things he can tell, he has always been careful about that. Even in the way he spins his answers to my questions, just enough to satisfy my curiosity, but not enough to paint the whole picture. At one point, his voice takes on a strained tone when he mentions something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it much. That's not right. I mean, who wouldn't be frustrated if you couldn't bring someone to justice because they kept slipping out of your fingers? If I were in his shoes, I'd definitely lose my mind. His stories never cease to be entertaining, regardless. If things were the way they were back home, maybe I would have considered taking on the same job as him. Well, no, not really. Mama would never allow that. But the idea is still there, along with countless others I've let go. Time passes quickly between us in this manner, but before I knew it, we're already at the movie house. You mean the theater? Movie theater? A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater when we arrive. The Lift Fest, short for Luxembourg Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a bigger crowd annually, and this year's no different. I've only been to a few indie film screenings with Zach, so I'm not an expert on the matter. But I know that for people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Especially for a newcomer like Zach. He hasn't even won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter that the festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup already put a grin on his face for weeks. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. At 6 feet, he appears to look over most of the moviegoers, and with his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth as they pass by. It's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too, I heard, once early in their friendship.
Oh, there's Zach!
Oh, hello, Zach.
Hey, you guys! Long time no see.
Zach's face lights up with a smile on his own. He moves towards us with careful steps, taking a significant effort to make himself smaller so as to not bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zach. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting and...
Sup, Z-Man, my main man. What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
What's crack-a-lacking? The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Almost. Considering his track record, I should be used to it by now. Zach seems to be.
Yo, stop trying to act black, Ashton.
Stop trying to act that way, I didn't even realize. He's Asian and this guy's black. Oh, I see how it is. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man. There's fondness underneath his exasperated tone. If this were any other person, he'd likely be offended. But years of friendship and familiarity have made those words harmless to the others he is. Or at least enough for both to take it in stride.
It's been a while, Zach.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Nah, I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last
Oh,
time
what?
I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
You really have no idea.
The beat passes, and then Zach laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding. You know you can always count on me.
I need to drink, guys. I need a drink. I'm back. Hello. Okay. Okay, we're continuing from where we left off again. So the story, only the two of them are private too. Every now and then Ash will enlist Zack's help on something. Becca and I never really found out what the real deal is with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. She insists that if it's Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. I tend to believe her on that. Sometimes. Well, boys will be boys, I guess. I give Zack a small wave from behind Ash when his attention eventually turns to me.
Bella! Huh? Rebecca's not with you. Is she still sick?
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Bruh.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
And it's true, they've known each other for longer than any of us in the group, childhood friends and all.
But don't worry, Zack. She's probably on her way here now. She promised she wouldn't miss your movie.
Isabella! Oh, thank goodness.
Now speak of the devil. Without warning, a hand grabs me by the shoulder and turns me around.
Becca, you're just in time.
I have to lean back a little bit away. Her face is almost invading my personal space, but she places her hand on either side of my head to keep me still. She stares at me intently, constantly filling her eyes.
Becca, you're squishing my face.
How are you? Are you alright?
Why wouldn't I be?
Rose called me earlier.
Oh shit. Those were words tell me all I need to know. Since I don't have my family living close by and the only other relative I have here works on the far side of the country, I gave my company Becca's contact number in case of emergency. I should have known Rose would call her. I push Becca's hands away from my face. Although she lets go, her eyebrows remain drawn together.
Oh, no, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today.
That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head?
Beside me, Ash Snickers. Snickers? Oh, okay. I bite back the urge to elbow him in the place. While trying to avoid Becca's hand as she tries to reach up for the set area. I do my best to dodge her all at once, moving to hide behind Zack. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zack.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that.
You blacked out? It's not something to brush off. Come on, at least let me check it.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
What do you mean? You can feel it's there, bro.
Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
She did look pale when I saw her.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
What? I'm just saying it as it is. If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is.
Oh, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
What is that reaction? What the fuck? I'm sorry, you saw her? They're not together like that. What do you mean? What? Is she jealous? What?
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
She looks really skinny though.
And I don't want to miss Zack's film.
We can always watch it some other time. Sorry, Zachary.
No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
It's the premiere. The premiere's different. Right, Zack?
Shoot him a pleading look. Zack's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point. In the end, I think it's your call.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it.
You're not missing it. Oh, we're just moving it on a different day so we can have a...
Look, you guys.
Ash's loud sigh unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He's pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks, something he usually does when he is getting impatient.
If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either. Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me. if she can still run around like that.
Why are you taking her side?
I'm not. But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself. Is that good enough for you?
Aww. I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. When at last, Shirley is a deep breath and nods, albeit with great reluctance. I immediately tackle her into a hug.
Thanks, Becca.
It's always been you with him, isn't it?
Did you say something?
What? Okay, that's definitely... But they are childhood friends after all, right?
Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
If you say so.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside.
Alright.
Anyone here has a smaller bill?
I think I do. Hold on.
I pull myself off from Becca to get my wallet from my bag, and the letter is already in Ash's hands before I could even react. Behind him, Becca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued look.
Give it back!
It's just a paper.
I don't care! Give it!
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
I try to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. I've never been particularly sensitive about my own height, but I really wish I had that advantage over him.
Open it!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to... Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper. I can't breathe. Too early for Halloween. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Vaguely, I note how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They're still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. That awful, sick weight that has taken its course in my stomach back in the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone please. Today is turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else. Well, that's... interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't see. I don't want to see. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood, it's already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had a chance. That way.
It's not a prank.
Please, all of them stop. Even I am surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed.
Something like that, I guess.
You've got to be kidding me.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
It's not a joke! Will you guys listen to me first? I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up. There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
No one believes that that's true.
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
A hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So
She
maybe
fell
Rebecca's
down
right.
before, like after she saw that thing, bro. So maybe Rebecca's right.
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing. We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
In another word, I snatched the letter out of Tash's hand and stuffed it back in my bag. But more force than necessary. And tired. I got cursed. Saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting. My own friends won't believe me, and all of them think I'm crazy. To top it all off, there's a dull ache at the back of my head begging for a little attention I can't afford to give right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about the day. But before I can take a single step away from the group.
Guys!
Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home. And hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off, even Ash and Becca. Whenever harsh words get to come out from the argument, immediately die on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too.
Thank you.
No need to be hard on her. And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together?
Yeah, why are you guys stressing her out, bro?
We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat. Please.
He has a point. Ash, for all his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca too, I'm pretty sure that's another reason why she got out of bed today. Yet, despite Zach's attempts to lighten things up, or Ash's and Becca's acquiescing gestures, the tightness in my chest remains. I should have just kept it out to myself. Or at least went with the idea that it's a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they had. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Careless, so careless. Maybe leaving is the better decision for all of us? I really don't want to leave, but let's just let's just stay for the movie. Any other day I excuse myself and go straight home, but this is something special to Zach. Something he worked so hard to bring to life. I should know better. Might be having a bad day, but being with the few people I care about far outweighs the idea of spending the rest of the day throwing a tantrum alone in my room. And why do they think in the attic follows me home? I don't want to be left with my thoughts either. I can still see it whenever I close my eyes. And maybe if I stay, let our heads cool down first. For telling them what happens, they will listen to me. There's nothing you can't solve with a calm head. One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Besides, I don't have the heart to ditch Zach. A smile is back on my face when I look back at him.
Keep arguing here. We're going to miss the first few minutes.
All right, that's the Isabella I know.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry.
This time I really do send an elbow straight to his stomach. Nice one, Gully. Stupid Ash being vertically challenged has its perk too.
What was that for?
Stop calling me a crybaby. I'm not one.
Aw, don't cry.
Stop it.
Okay, scaredy cat then.
That too. If you repeat that, I swear I'll...
Let's just go.
Not another word, Becca goes inside. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call out to her. Ash and I exchange looks at that, the same question likely swimming inside our minds. Something happened at school after I left? She having a bad day too? I try asking her about it later, I guess.
So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll go get us the food, I promise.
But you'll miss it.
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? And it ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember?
True.
I'll be in there soon.
One friendly tap on my shoulder and this gone. A few moviegoers are still milling about. Some are still waiting in line for tickets. But otherwise, most of the crowd are already inside. There's nothing much for us to do here now. Not a word of protest comes from me, and when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside. And then what? Why are you making that scary face? What the fuck?
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Oh, okay. So she's telling them about it.
Absolutely sure.
Somehow, halfway through the movie, the conversation steered towards what happens in the mansion. To be fair, Zack was the one who brought it up again. And his own movie's premiere! Now the film's just serving as a background noise while we're speaking in harsh tones, careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall. Well, except for Ash. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We'd all get kicked out for sure. Though with how loud Ash's voice is, we'll probably get thrown out way before any arguments happens. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening. speaking only when referred to. If I didn't know any better, I think we did something that offended her. Did we?
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
It's one of the smarter people I know, but geez, they should learn to listen. Now, doesn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why is he in this conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge. If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there.
Bro.
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
True. Oh, the house did change hands over the years. From one distant relative of the Oh My Gods to another. None of them bothered to live in it though, and it remained that way up until its current owners decided to sell it. What did I think of it?
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
You'd do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
Psychologist, ouch. There are very few times in my life when I wish my lovers could kill. This is one of
Ash,
those.
that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name.
What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. And can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one, but talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house. He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things, and probably put your fears to rest since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
Ash might be right too. However, what Zach is suggesting is something I'm more familiar with it. Considering that she's very religioustic. Granted, they don't believe me. They're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease. It's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing that they are willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
I don't know.
Meet with the priest, meet with the professor. Okay, there's a lot to think of. Meet with the priest, meet the professor. Actually, let's try to meet with the professor, I think.
I'll think about it, but if ever, I'd like to give talking to Andrew a try. Is that okay? Won't he have other things to do?
He is a bit busy, but he'll make time for me. He's my go-to person when I'm stuck in something. He won't mind if I bring a friend with me this time.
If you're sure.
I guess that settles it then.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it. You're not even paying attention yourselves.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
I throw her an apologetic look, even if Ash is the only one she should be reprimanding. But her attention is already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. And Becca's acting there's a big chance something's nagging at her. Really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after, the kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgot in my bag, if only for a few hours. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about. Walking in this sea of unfamiliar souls, it strikes me how easy it is for one to get lost in a city as nondescript as Luxborn. I was afraid too that at one point back when I was new and had just set foot in this place, now with familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home. Zack and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Becca and I crossed to the other side of the street. The former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends, and Ash, who knows? He never tells. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zack a lot, much to the latter's frustration. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid back he gives off.
Thanks for today, everyone!
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
Help me.
Huh?
Oh, wait. A sensation. Cold, sickening, drowning, my chest tightening. Breathing becoming labored. Can taste blood in my mouth. The edges of my vision blurs. In the distance, amidst the countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Bleeding even, as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my ears. Whispering and whispering and whispering, calling out, help me please.
No, not me.
Somebody.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur's gone. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me and
Weren't
question.
you listening? Are you coming with me?
Oh, yeah. Just... okay. Sorry, I spaced out.
You always do that.
I follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance to the four ends of the street. Where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me? Nothing. There are only Zack and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked her car. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show. Try not to think of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
See you guys some other time.
Yeah, see ya.
Another glance, and with a final wave, we go off our own ways. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, what would give back the normalcy in my life, then so be it. October 22, Saturday. The darkness closes around me, grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in, and without warning, I'm falling. My eyes snap open. Oh, nice room. Aww. That's a cute picture. That's also a cute picture. Oh, is that the family picture? My eyes snap open. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep all hunched up the night before. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. My eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my pillow and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. I haven't had a single dream before since coming to Luxborn, or at least none I can recall having. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not a crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone. The knowledge that I'll always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to.
What time is it?
Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders, and compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. In a heartbeat, I'm Bob.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel? Where's my towel?
Bruh. Admittedly, it's a weekend, as an unspoken rule that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. And right after what happened, oh lord, one box of donuts as peace offering won't be enough the second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out from my back. There's a moment of indecision. 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 At first, my mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss? Sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday picks up when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a fall mode. And it takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. The caller ID reads Mama.
Huh?
It's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now.
An unusual time for them to call.
Usually it's around noontime here, and I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use their money on something else than an international call. I call this in the most cheerful tone I can gather.
Hello?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good, we're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
Great! There's a tired lip in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to lift his job. I wish there's something I can do for her. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand. But Lord knows that if that will have happened. Odds are Kia Jordan's already out drinking right now. Again. I can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own. And, well, 8 ants... 8... Ate? I don't even know how to... I do know Kuya, but I don't know what the fuck is that. Ate? 8? Ate? Ate. Okay, let's just call it Ate. As an Asian, I feel like it's Ate. Ate and's financial situation isn't exactly great right now. Having ran her stuff knee-deep in debt.
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
The subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either.
Papa... Grace, Papa's... He's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds, but the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well. The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh, I see. That's
Aww.
good.
And here she is trying to survive off a... Aww. Off a day. Right, I can see why Becca's is really... like... worried about her. Look at that stack of the noodles. The instant noodles. I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in a good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouths and settling Papa's bills all rests on my shoulders. Although Mama makes a little, accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the costs of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. We can't even expect help from our own government, because the health insurance there barely covers anything.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. I start to think that the call got cut until...
Listen, Grace. Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What?
What?
Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa.
Aww.
And don't worry about the bills or the
Who
medicine.
ate
or
and
me, for that
financial?
matter.
What the heck? Who ate? I think it's ate.
I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Hopefully. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama, you taught me to not to lie, yet look at what I'm doing.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Aww. Ah. Kailan ka uwi? When are you coming home? AJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later, and I still can't give them a straight one. Aww. Cause she never really get dressed. I mean, who eat that long? Oh, yeah, I don't even know. Who ate aunt and small though Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
There's a small commotion on the other end, the sound of gates opening, the voice of a child. EJ talking excitedly about his day at school, the tapping of foot on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? I miss them. I miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
Aww. It's kinda sad though. Living like a zombie, you know? Like, look at the instant noodles cups. What the fuck? No wonder Becca is really worried about her. It ends with a soft click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
Unfortunately, before I can take a single step away from my phone, it rings again. No doubt Mama forgot to say something.
Mama? Did you forget anything?
Excuse you? I'm too young
Oh,
to be
holy
your
shit.
mom.
Oh
Are
no.
you still sleeping? Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
Right now?
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble? Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
Oh. There's a telltale then of several feet shuffling against the wooden flooring and an indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. That isn't in any way comforting. But it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. I make it to our office within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment, completely disheveled and out of breath. I feel if I take into account my usual travel time. Routine glamour, common to Bright Reality Corporation's Luxembourg office, greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Papers rustling, telephones ringing at sporadic intervals, agents talking at varying volumes, stuff moving about, and...
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees?
Holy shit.
What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice.
Fuck. My bosses were soon muffled as someone else closes the door to his office, likely the work of our HR manager. Throughout the past weeks, he's been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report to work. I hear they're still trying to get a hold of them, but to no avail. The result is how their workload has been shifted to all available staff so as to not lose clients. Not that I mind the extra work, if nothing, it means I'll have more to send to my family back home. Although the rumors of a branch closure circulating because of this is indeed a bit worrisome. My bag barely touches the top of my table when Rose pulls me inside.
Here, I need you to help me with these papers. If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
One after another, she thrusts a bunch of paperwork in my hands without explanation. A page flutters away from the top of the pile, and I lean down to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top of the page as I straighten. A purchase and sale agreement. Rose simply gestures a thumb in the direction of our visitor lounge, and I tilt my head in the question. There, seated on the sofa and looking completely out of place in the humbly decorated room, is the same couple from the day before. The Wrights. Something bubbles up in my throat. Their presence in the office can only mean one thing.
They're buying it? We got a deal?
She swallows in my hand, tugging at her sleeve. Although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy, she wants this deal to happen as much as I do, and now that it's here, the deal needs to be closed yet. Documents need to be signed still, but the elation is there, along with a foreboding feeling I can't quite pinpoint.
I had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property, even before they attended the open house.
Oh, really?
I mean, isn't it obvious?
Yeah.
They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madame Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
Oh my god.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean?
They're paying 15% higher
Oh
than
my
the
god.
listing price, as long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible.
Oh my god, that's something. Oh my god, I kind of want this client, bro.
I think if we allow it, they'll be paying up front, too.
Even with that urban legend? Oh, I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose. I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
Do they have better things to spend money on? I'd haggle it down to the lowest possible price if I were in that place, especially with the stories attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here, we're just their agents who are going to receive the hefty commission after all. Nothing more. Rose gives me a pat on the shoulder, signaling that she's heading back to them, and an unspoken instruction for me to follow after I'm done. Doesn't take me long to finish what work she left me. In fact, having our boss sign the agreement is the easiest, since it has put him in a better mood to the entire office's relief. Ma'am Hannah calls me over the moment she notices my presence at the lounge door. She welcomes me with a bright smile, her movements more open than what one would typically expect from a passing client to have.
Oh, Isabel, how are you feeling? You looked awfully dreadful yesterday.
Let me guess, she's gonna correct her again.
Isabella, I'm fine now, ma'am.
I do know.
I appreciate your concern.
I really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. It shouldn't be too hard to remember. Regardless, I hand them their copy of the agreement.
Wonderful. Your team works unbelievably fast.
Madam Hannah skims through each of them with a scrutinizing eye, checking every page for any inconsistencies and errors. Despite the unassuming impression she gives off, she appears fully aware of what to look for and the process contracts like these undergoes. It is surprising, to be quite honest. I haven't packed her for someone who is well versed in these things, yet here she is. She shows some of it to her husband, and he responds with the same passive internet. What the fuck, am I that tired? Oh my god. Oh my god. She went. And responds with the same passive interest as if he's more than happy to leave everything to her. I can't tell if it is purely because he believes she's capable enough, doesn't care about what they are buying, or he simply finds paperwork tedious. Apparently satisfied with what she's seen, Ma'am Hannah claps her hands together before extending it to us for a shake. Rose and I release the breath we've been holding, both of us more than happy to return the gesture.
That settles it then? Are you really sure about this property, ma'am? We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch?
Something not haunted, perhaps? Rose shoots me a warning glance that clearly says, "Don't make a scene, we're almost there."
Of course, why wouldn't I be? The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Yes, well, we'll get there eventually, love. As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately. Shame she didn't have it.
Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am.
Within a week, I hope. We still have a housewarming party to plan after all.
Oh.
You know how much thought to be put into those things.
There are servants for that, darling.
Love, wouldn't it be better if we handled it ourselves? A personal touch of sorts. It is our housewarming party and our new home.
No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, and before we forget...
She discreetly pulls something into both our hands and wings. Her finger is to her lips, demanding our silence.
I know both of you worked hard on
Oh
getting
my
us
god,
this
that's a
beautiful
lot!
mansion.
Oh my god!
Did I mention we reward our people generously?
Oh my god, thank you, I guess!
This is... Ma'am, I can't accept this.
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us. Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
She smiles sweetly, like this is simply the most normal thing to do in this world.
Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plan as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house. You can do that, yes? Here's her contact.
Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as
Oh
possible.
my god, she is really desperate for the house.
I
Wow.
knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you two soon so we can get this closed.
Maybe like the rights is the, you know, like certain relatives coming from the original owners from the house. Like right now, the homeowners, probably the homeowners right now probably isn't like from the relatives. I don't know what the fuck am I saying. I'm thinking maybe the rights are maybe like they are as important relatives too, because they are kind of rich too, and they really want, like, desperate to get this house. Like the others can't stand a chance with it. Yeah. You guys ready? 12 a.m. Fuck. And I'm slurring so bad right now. Okay, let me finish this part. I know I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you too soon so we can get this closed. Just like that, transaction over and done with. My mind's still reeling out even after they've left. Other agents would kill to have clients like them. Yeah, me too! And part of me feels lucky about the fact no lengthy negotiations, no sudden change of minds, just talk, signatures, and a few handshakes here and then we're done. The other part? A second ago we sold a haunted property to 2 innocent clients. Sure, the commission's big enough to continue funding Papa's treatment and hospitalization, big enough to pay for all 4 of my younger siblings' schooling. Heck, will keep me away from the instant noodle diet for months. And I had to go back to the mansion as well. Once the deal has been closed, much to my sanity's relief. But knowing that something's in there, and I gave it to the good couple despite that, oh, Isabella, the things you do to sell a house and get money, I won't be happy with that. At least I have good news to tell next time I call home. The little lie I told Mama this morning isn't a lie anymore.
Well, there's something.
True.
How does it feel?
How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
Memorable is an understatement, Rose.
Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too. Aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised.
Oh my god, there's a lot of bonus.
What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
All of it?
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
She slings an arm over my shoulders and leans in closer to my ear as though she's about to share a big secret.
It's okay to celebrate from time to time.
Yeah, she's been through so much.
I don't get it.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food. Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you? Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too, thank you very much.
I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
True, yeah. As the real estate agent, I didn't like get a lot of these money, but still, a lot of the estate agents that I know usually like owns very big houses, and I mean like I define like big houses, not house, not a single house, houses, bro. They have like a lot of houses and a lot of cars and probably a motorcycle, like even a Bugatti. That's very doable for them.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me. But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
She quickly removes herself from me to answer the phone on her desk. Her tone shifts from playful to professional in the span of a few seconds.
Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
Must be another client. Not surprising that she's one of the BRC's top agents, no matter how modest she appears. Saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have a very little knack for it. Whereas I learned eventually I had to, but someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Once, though, in a drunken supper, Rose told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed, young, and brimming with yet-to-be-fulfilled dreams and ambitions, she was a term or two away from a nursing degree. Out of courtesy, I never pressed the matter further, but perhaps it's where the sense of fondness started. A small connection due to one similar experience in our respective lives, of goals we both let past us, but because of the circumstances we're in.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there. Thank you.
New client?
Reassigned.
Reassigned?
Have you heard from Mark and all?
Not since the first visit to the mansion. Why? No news from the HR yet?
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away.
Who is Mark?
I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows?
Oh no.
Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
She throws a wave over her shoulder, and as she rushes out of the office. The lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the chatter of fellow agents, also heading out for a much-needed break. Ordinarily, there's no need for me to go out, but oversleeping didn't allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today. If one considers taking an instant noodle cup from my pantry packing your lunch. Not to make good on the promise I made to Becca, I suppose. Maybe invite Zach and Ash too? In the end, only Becca and Zach could come. Ash, on the other hand, couldn't be reached. All of my calls went straight to his voicemail. Said it again. Right here today, gone the next day. Oh well, his loss. We have agreed to meet at a nearby cafe, the same one I frequent with Becca because it's cheap, and I give away free bread around closing time. Quaint, a little old-fashioned though, looks a wee bit out of place amidst the city's tall buildings, but we love it all the same. Oh, it looks pretty. Much like its facade, the interior carries an antiquated charm to it. Vintage art pieces and a row of shelves boasting an extensive collection of books cover the walls. It would have been nice to hang out here for hours on end, but even on the weekend, the place is still packed with people. Thankfully, Becca and Zach have already found seats and are engaged in some casual chatter when I arrive. It's strange seeing the two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They've never been particularly close. Sure, they talk when they meet, laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but there's distance. The kind born purely out of differing interests. That or Zach's simply afraid of Becca. So see, it's not impossible and I won't blame him if he is. It might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that it means nothing against Becca's temper. Even I am a little scared of her.
Zach! Becca!
Well, you seem to be in a better mood today. What happened? I know that smile, Belle. Come on, still.
Don't rush me. Let's order food first, okay?
A waitress comes by to take our order. On a normal day, we and Becca will over a hearty serving of their special vegetarian stories. Zach takes anything with a good helping of meat, sausages, or potatoes on it. But today's a good day, great event. He's not wrong to indulge a little, right?
Today's special. For the three of us.
Even the person jotting down our order looks surprised at today's meal choice. She writes it, nevertheless, and leaves without a comment. Becca furrows her eyebrows, her mouth halfway open, ready to let loose what's likely a string of reprimands.
Don't worry, it's my treat.
The glare she sends my way reminds me of the one I received from Mama when I punched a kid, bullying my younger brother 18 years ago. Naturally, I never did it again after she made me apologize the next day. But Becca's far from being my mom. A small sheepish grin is enough to turn that frown into a defeated sigh. Food arrives in the middle of a funny story from Zach, putting the rest of the conversation on hold as we are each served our order. It isn't anything fancy. Pan roasted sea bass. Oh, that's delicious. Pan roasted sea bass with citrus dressed up asparagus and a portion of mashed potatoes on the side, or at least that's what the daily specials board says. I never did pay attention to it whenever I come here, since they priced whatever's written way above what I'm willing to spend on food on a single day.
Oh, good. I'm so hungry, I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
Hey! Not all the time.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Let us say, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us out if it wasn't worth hearing out.
Well, we're waiting.
I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing.
An expectant grin breaks out on my face, except...
I'm sorry, say that again.
And this is important because...
Becca only raises an eyebrow at me, while Zach appears like he didn't get the punchline to another lame joke Ash made, and is desperately searching for someone to explain it. Oh, bummer. Maybe I should rephrase it. Ash is not here, so we should celebrate. Oh, bruh. My instant noodle days are over.
Let me do that again. Guess what, guys? I'm paying! I sold the house!
Oh, as a news sink in, that expression goes from sheer bewilderment to utter surprise. That's more like it.
You heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. As of today, I'm Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos and free from my instant noodle binge.
Nice.
Seriously?
Hold it, Belle. You sold the house?
Yep.
Which house is this? In Aslam Village? The one with the open house yesterday?
The one and only. Come on, Becca. I know you've got a better memory than that.
Oh, wow. That's...
She lets out a hum. Although she's nodding, she gives the impression of someone who has heard something unbelievable and is still forcing her brain to absorb it. Does she think we wouldn't be able to sell it? Have some faith in me, Becca. Am I not your best friend or what?
You don't believe me?
The words stumbled out of my mouth before I could stop them. I've been trying to avoid bringing up yesterday's little spot, and judging from the looks on their faces, it seems they are too. Me and my stupid mouth.
Sure it ain't the way you're thinking, Bella.
No, I do believe you, but don't you think the sale happened a bit too fast? The open house only started yesterday, and now you already have a buyer?
I mean, that's a little sus, but yeah.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah, but look, I'm happy for you. Just yesterday, you've been really worried where to get money for your dad's new treatment. And now, all of a sudden, you have something. What if the sale doesn't push through, or I don't know, they're a fraud, or they suddenly back out? Isn't it a little too early to celebrate?
Rebecca does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a chance they'll go back on it.
They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached me without even finishing the tour.
Pressure me into it more like. I'm not going to tell Becca about it. Knowing her should only worry.
And she already hired someone to handle the house's interior design.
You're joking. Who would do that?
The Wrights, apparently. It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property, she forgot to buy it.
She forgot to buy
At
it.
any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time. And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra.
Something as in...
As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
She didn't really give us a choice in the matter. So don't lose sleep over this, okay? The couple really want the house. If Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have paid up front for it yesterday. That's despite the legends, too. I even tried to show them the letter. But nope. I want this house, darling. Go take all our money.
You don't really think they'd believe that, do you? I'm pretty sure for them, those are just rumors as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle. Well, there's you.
Right. You know what? I'll just eat all of these by myself.
I can begin to gather their plates to my side. The food and age still untouched. The laugh almost escapes my mouth with the way Zach's expression quickly changes to disappointment. My cousin interrupts me just as I'm about to pull her plate closer to me.
I'm kidding. Don't go all pouty on me again. I'm just concerned you'll get hurt if this doesn't happen. I know how badly you want to close this deal for your papa.
I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, though, with the money. They don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier. Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment, too. It's just a matter of time.
I allow myself to smile, genuine and uninhibited. It's strange talking about this with other people, even those who have known you long enough. But today, things simply feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion. I love here, a playful job there, but most of it is spent on catching up and telling stories about whatever's keeping us busy these days. Something we couldn't afford to do the day before, taking into account what happened. Even back as surprisingly chatty. Is there something in the sea base we ate? Zach though appears less energetic. But far from being the life of the party, he's definitely not the type to keep quiet in a conversation with his friends. Apart from a few inputs, he's been silent the entire time. Rebecca notices.
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Huh? No, I'm okay. No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
Is it about the reviews this morning?
Oh, there's a review about it? Already? A pain expression crosses with Zach's face, and almost immediately, Becca retreats in her inquiry as though the man's look is enough of an answer for her. I look between the two of them. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? This is why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic.
About the movie, yeah.
I should have expected it.
What reviews?
Becca glances at Zach, her emotions unsure. Eyes asking for her consent on the matter. Although there's a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it out. With Zach, it has always been better to wait and him speak on his own. Becca too, to some extent. Although with her, explosions of temper are more common. In the end, he simply answers with a shift of his shoulders, gesturing for her to go on with a tilt of his head.
It's his movie.
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca.
Can you stop? Relax, okay? Relax.
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. It's still your documentary.
Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs.
Somehow her tone rises in anger. It seems like she's the one slighted. Not Zach. Sneaker escapes me, which I promptly stamped on as soon as she sends me a hard look.
This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
Yeah, it's true.
I do not ken about you two.
I don't know
calling
what-
the entire film an out-and-out dribble, you're better off watching an educational kids TV show. And worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other
right.
things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say.
I didn't ken. What is that? I didn't ken. Out and out dribble, you're better off watching an educational kids TV shows. Bruh.
If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Yeah, I wonder.
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something.
No, like.
Nothing else that's helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
You're giving up.
It wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't
Yeah.
look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
Oh my god. But here I am, chest heaving, looking down at him in the same manner a teacher would at any unruly student. Becca's probably proud. I didn't mean to yell, but there are some things people like Zack aren't supposed to say. How exasperating. He of all people should know.
It's just a review.
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca?
An amused gleam is in her eyes when I turn to her. What does she find so entertaining here? Help me here, your friend's about to quit his passion for a petty reason. I haven't read what those people wrote about his work, but a few scathing words shouldn't be enough to discourage someone. I should know, after all,
Failing means you're playing, Zack. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class. But I know what I watched. Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
Whatever I'm about to say gets lost in my tongue as a flush of embarrassment blooms across my face.
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit. What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Nope, not a chance.
What exhibit?
Come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff. Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There's no face at all, only a poor imitation of a puppy dog's eyes, if you could call this one.
Promise.
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys.
Aww.
Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. What's night ain't for another week?
And that's all the answer I need from him. As sentimental as it sounds, there's fulfillment in knowing another person you know won't take the same path you've walked. It's not like it's over for me though. I still have time, I could still come back. Do my own thing, do what I really want to do. Surely once Papa recovers, once I'm done with everything. Inside my bag, my phone buzzes unexpectedly. Breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. The screen shows Rose.
Hey, Isabel. You at the office?
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
Don't, I'm kidding. BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
Oh, already? She states that as if it already explains everything. Then out of the blue, she launches a long rant about the awful state of Luxbourne's streets. All of which, she says in a single breath that I can barely keep up and make out a single word. I stay quiet if only to avoid becoming the next subject of her frustration. She's similar to Becca in that regard.
I'm stuck in horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
When she has finally run out of things to complain about and stops, what she says next still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. It's a quick mumble plea for me to meet the right interior designer in her stead, and...
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye. Thanks.
Oh, really? Classic Rose, she answered the call without even asking for my input. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop here, bro. I think I'm gonna stop here. There's a lot more to uncover, but wait, let me see the journal. Luxborn is with blue fonts. Dark times of the Black British. Black Brit? Wait, what? What kind of... What kind of title is that? Was also seen. Okay. Someone received an unexpected call from her family. Oh, that's her family. So scene securing the okay, there's nothing we have never known. Okay, so we have a relationship charge, and Zachary is the same as Marianne. Wow. Ashton almost. Luke. Oh, Luke is the husband for Hannah. So they have at least reached the yeah, reached the level, minimum level, I think. So we might play as Hannah, Zachary, Marianne, Rebecca, Ashton, and Luke, is it? Because we can see Isabella relationship right now. So then we will play as Hannah next then. Alright, okay. I get it. But Rebecca, oh, she's not even at the minimum. Wow. Ouch. Okay, I guess. But again, let's save here, right here, override that, and then we will quit. By the way, the jump scare from the main screen is so uncalled for, bro. I didn't expect that to happen at me. Like, I can't even expect that. Didn't even see that. Oh yeah, this is the list horror prop. What's the level 2? Crafts the nettle. Win a QTE without skipping. Without skipping, I can't skip it. Let's see. Wanna see what happened after, when we failed at the I haven't even seen it. Be brave and look up. Okay, I'm going to skip. Yes, the door finally. Oh wait. Oh wait. Wait. Maybe it's not that. Okay. Let's just skip and then let it happen to me. Come to me, Papa. I mean, Mama. What happened? What will happen? I wonder. It's gone. Lose a QT. Oh, I thought something would happen. It's gone. Where is it? Holy shit, what the fuck? Okay, so she did. I thought it's not... Okay, it said like loses a QTE. Oh, okay, QTE is the mini game. I see. It's okay, I understand that. So this is the backgrounds. The random items, wait. So that thing happened. So there's a lot of things that we can get more, like the CGs right here. We're still in chapter 1, so yeah. But as of now, I think we're gonna stop here. And I'm gonna get some rest. I'm slurring too much today. What the fuck? Typical jump scare. Yeah, it is a typical jump scare. But yeah, But you should have seen the main menu jump scare earlier. It was like so uncalled for. It was so sudden. I didn't even like. I didn't even expect it. What the fuck? But yeah, I hope you guys got wrapped up in your warm blanket, a warmest blanket. I mean, and get a rest and get your cat naps maybe. For we are going to sleep and have a good rest, beauty sleep. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for sticking by and watching me as I just got jump scared only 2 times in this game actually. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. And as always, we will see you in the next stream. Bye bye.